Hi, everyone, and welcome to a new week in our 20th Century Humanities class. This week, we are moving into the Modernist assault. So we have two ways of accessing our information for this week. The first one is scrolling down past the announcements, which you found up here, and clicking on the picture of the Modernist assault. This is a piece called The Dance by Henri Matisse that you'll read about in the reading this week. So if you click on it, you'll find that it takes you to the modules page. The modules page is right here, and you'll find the Modernist Assault. There is an Explore Before reading that is due at 9 a.m. on September 17th. There's the textbook in here. Now, this week, the textbook readings are in the Fierro book in chapter 32. Remember, you should have the Valencia version of the Humanistic Tradition, book 5, and it is chapter 32. So just in case you don't have the Valencia version, that's the chapter that we're reading. It should be called The Modernist Assault. Then there's the study guide, which of course is optional for you, but I do think those will help you as we get closer to the first test. Now, after that, you'll see 1, 2, 3 assignments, and then something I just want you to learn about, which is about the rite of spring. It talks about it a little bit in the textbook, but we actually get to watch some of it here. Then there's a 4th assignment on Duchamp and modernism, and of course, the discussion. So you can access all of this through the picture on the bottom of the home screen, or by clicking on the modules tab. It takes you to exactly the same place. But that is everything that you should see for this week. All of the questions are in there. There is a short video in the Einstein assignment. There is a lengthier video in the Picasso and Matisse assignment, and the Futurist Manifesto has a short reading attached. I am grading at this point, although I've noticed it's Sunday at 8 o'clock when I'm recording this, and I have noticed that a lot of you have not completed the work yet in the 19th century. If you don't get all of the work done in the 19th century module, and I'll show it to you here again, if you don't get all of this done by 9 a.m. on Monday, you will go into the late points window. And you really don't want to do that because I start taking points off for you to be late, which is not really fun and not a great way to continue to get an A in the class. The late window closes on Tuesday at 9 a.m. And I really, really, really discourage you from using it. And I discourage you from doing all of your homework on Sunday nights, although I know a few of you probably work and that's the only option you think you have. You're really better off trying to get everything done spread out over the 2 weeks, because all of the modules that remain are either 2 or 3 week modules. So if you can get past the Explore Before reading, which should only take you a couple of minutes before September 17th, go ahead and read and start working ahead. I am working on grades. Everything in Start here is graded the 19th century. I'll be working on this week. So please reach out to me if you have questions, and I look forward to seeing you all online.